My daily driver, my EK sedan. This car can be yours, dude, because I'm freaking giving it away. Every $5 that you guys spend on the merch link down below is gonna get you one entry. So every $5 you spend is one entry to winning my daily driver. This car can be yours. All you gotta do is grab yourself a t-shirt, sticker, whatever it is you want. Everything on the site gets you entered. The link is in the description down below. From working on one EK to another, we need to get cracking on this giveaway car. You guys have heard me say multiple times that we have a lot to do to this thing. So I want to make big steps in the right direction today. Dude, screw doing a burnout, man. This thing won't even chirp the tires. Like, on this smooth concrete, it won't even chirp the tires. Yeah, the clutch on this thing is most certainly burnt, bro. Like, if you try to do a burnout or anything in this, all it does is just burn the clutch. But anyhow, guys, I've mentioned to you how I want to, like, redo all the, like, this car doesn't, don't get me wrong, this car doesn't have any leaks right now. So it seems kind of crazy to do so, right? But to me, I want to freshen it up. I'm not going to do a head gasket or anything because, I mean, it doesn't have any head gasket problems. But I do want to do like an oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, the rear main seal, because we're going to have to take the transmission off to put a new clutch. May as well do a rear main seal while we're in there. And I just think it'd be good peace of mind, especially for a car that I am calling a daily driver, for all the gaskets to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So with wanting to do the gaskets, needing to do a new clutch, and the fact that I just want to clean the engine bay really good and just get it looking nice. Anyhow, guys, that's what I want to do today, is actually get the engine pulled out so that we can start on the engine bay, getting it cleaned up, start refreshing the engine. And it's just going to be so much easier with the engine out and, you know, sitting on a stand. Am I excited about this? About tearing apart a running car? No, I'm not. But I think we're going to get this done pretty quickly, man. It's pretty straightforward. Just take it out, put it back in. You know what I'm saying? Intake is off. Goodbye, throttle cable. Relieve gas pressure. Disconnect the fuel line. Put the banjo bolt back on the fuel filter so we don't lose it. And you are gonna get tucked over here. Goodbye, power steering. Go ahead and pull the speed sensor out of there. Went ahead and slithered my little vacuum hose down inside of there. Go ahead and vacuum all the transmission oil out of there. Easiest way to drain it, bro. What can I say? All right, went ahead and I put the speed sensor back in. But if you guys have one of these and you want to do that, you have to kind of, whenever you put the hose inside of the hole where the speed sensor goes, you have to like guide it towards the back of the transmission, like towards the firewall. You'll find it. There's a little spot where it'll let you slide that hose all the way down, and you can feel it like rubbing against the inside of the casing of the transmission, and it gets all the way down to the bottom, bro. You can suck all that stuff out of there. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use this for the coolant as well, so whenever I pull the coolant hoses off, then I can actually put this through like the thermostat housing and like really suck all the water and stuff out. I'm trying to keep all this crap off my floor, you know. Whenever I'm doing something like pulling an engine, nothing drives me more crazy than whenever the bottom of my shoes get all greasy and like everything starts to get all sticky and nasty. I try to keep my work environment as clean as I possibly can, and the best way to do that is to take very well care of getting rid of the fluids out of the car. But I want to drain this first. I have a super clean jug. I always save these jugs. I go through so much super clean that I end up with like 4 or 5 empty jugs. I always do, and I use these to put my like used engine oil and stuff in to take them to the recycler. Empty once again. And then this guy is off to the recycler.
How dare you!
Dude, you're just a walking merch plug, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take a sip of your soda again. Oh yeah. It's your camouflage deadbeats hat and the...
It's all dirty.
Do we have a name for this, or is it just the green shirt?
The Green Bay shirt.
The Green Bay shirt? What the hell?
Anaheim Angels.
Look at me, bro. I'm on a cup, man. Even sucking all the coolant right out of the freaking engine block. Buddy, what you know about that, man? Shit thirsty. Ooh, that stuff was black. Good thing we're gonna suck that out of there. I'm gonna replace it anyway. Well, bang, bang, there it is, man. Just easy as that. That's one thing you gotta love about single cams, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, pulling the engine out of khaki is really simple because that car is like, it's tucked. Like, there's a lot of room inside the engine bay. You don't have to like deal with power steering and air conditioning and like all that extra, like, it doesn't have the torque mounts on the front like the EK does. But I'll tell you what, like, this is a full option car. Like, it's got power steering, AC. It's got those torque mounts in the front. It's got like all the extra bullshit in the engine bay that's in the way that just makes it more cluttered and harder to work on, you know what I'm saying? But dude, I got this thing out in no time. Like, it's the easiest freaking thing in the world to work on. I don't know, my point is, it was super easy. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all this organized, get my mess all cleaned up, and then I'll pick the camera back up as soon as I do. Well, that's pretty much it for today, man. I'm not gonna start actually cleaning today, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and like kind of saturate this with some super clean. I mean, why not? It'd probably just break some stuff. I know it's gonna be dry by tomorrow, of course, but who knows? Maybe it'll break some shit up, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that subframe is gross, bro. I can't help myself, dude. I want to spray it. I'm spraying it. I mean, when you have a pressure washer sitting here like ready to go at all times, why freaking not? You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm done. I am finished. I'm not gonna do any more to this. I need to go get some new scrub brushes and everything, because I really want to get down and detailed with that and like scrub it really well and all that. So bye. See you tomorrow, my friend. Hey there, you dirty girl. You too. So it's the next day, man. I did some running around. I had to go to Harbor Freight. I always go to Harbor Freight to get like scrub brushes, like the wire brushes and all that, because I mean, it's the cheapest place, bro. Check it out. I went to AutoZone. I grabbed a water pump, timing belt, tensioner set, all that. What was this? What was this? Oh, rear main seal. I'm gonna do a rear main seal on the engine as well, because we gotta do a clutch, so I gotta pull the transmission off. May as well put a brand new rear main in there while we're there, you know what I'm saying? I'd hate for one of you guys to end up with this damn car, then boom, rear main seal starts leaking. Also grabbed the new valve cover gasket. Whenever I pull the valve cover off of this, if the valve cover gasket on here is still good, I'll probably try and reuse it. If that does end up happening, then I'll go ahead and put this in the trunk so that it'll go ahead and go with the car to whoever ends up winning the car. But my point of going to AutoZone is I checked to see how much their scrub brushes were there. I did end up grabbing a set of detailing brushes. I've been wanting a set of these for cleaning my damn wheels, bro. This was $8 for these detail brushes. And then they had wire brushes there at AutoZone. Individual wire brushes, like equivalent to these things right here, for like $8 for one. This was $1.99, bro. This was $1.99, and you get 6 brushes. And I went ahead and grabbed these guys as well. These work really good for like cleaning spray guns. Tube brush set. So I don't know, I might end up saving a couple of them for my spray gun, but I figured these would work really good for getting like in behind the brake line stuff whenever we're scrubbing the engine bay. Alright, you guys know last night we just pressure washed this. I mean, with the electric pressure washer, nothing crazy, but I did hit it with some super clean and we pressure washed it, but we didn't scrub anything. So the problem is whenever you do that, like you can see that everything is still dirty. You know what I mean? Most of the time, all this stuff inside of the engine bay, it needs to be like agitated. Like look, I can just barely rub it and that stuff comes off. So like you need to hit it with a degreaser or your soap or whatever. I prefer super clean, you guys already know me. And then come back and actually you just gotta break everything loose. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I got a bunch of scrub brushes and those detail brushes. I'm gonna use those as well inside of here. And I'm just gonna go over literally every single square inch inside of here and just get all of this stuck on stuff off and just make the engine bay look 1,000 times better, my friends. All right, I'm gonna grab a gallon of my super clean. So the other day when I ran to Home Depot, I had a genius idea. Well, I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time. I just haven't done it yet. I grabbed one of these big industrial size sprayers. Does it really have to be a zip tie? Why can't it be a bread tie? No, I have to go find clippers now. Yeah, freaking yeah. Now I got another empty jug I can put used engine oil in.
How dare you!
Almost hit the camera. What was that? What was that, super clean? Oh, you're just dying to clean something? Well, don't you worry, my friend. We got a whole lot of cleaning ahead of us right now. Whenever I'm doing some crazy shit like that, and then I realize that there's some lady walking by just staring at me like, what the fuck? My weapons of choice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to scrubbing on this engine bay. I have a friend actually coming by right now that I haven't seen in many years because he moved to another state, but he recently just moved back to Arizona. Guess what he does for a living? Body work, bro. So he's coming over to have a look at the EK really quick. He's just gonna look around it and just, I mean, because it doesn't really have any body damage. He might come over and lend a hand with doing some block sanding and stuff and just getting the body on this thing pristine. I mean, I was talking to him on the phone for a couple of hours, like, I want to say a few weeks ago, and the dude knows his shit, you know what I mean? Like, he's been doing it for years. It's just one of those kind of things that whenever you do something repetitively every single freaking day, like a day job, you tend to get really good at it. So I mean, he was explaining to me that he's really good at it, so I'm excited for him to come over. Well, not only to see him and catch up on old times, but also he's gonna have a look at the car, maybe have a look at the bed of the truck, because I am gonna be using that bed. Yeah, so he'll be here in a little bit, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get the scrubbing on this damn thing. Oh, look at this man. Fancy you. Shit. Dude, this thing is sick, bro. So what is this?
TSX wagon.
A 2012 TSX wagon?
Yeah.
I've literally never seen one of these before. I have never seen another one of these. I never have.
Yeah, you see them every once in a while, but kind of, I don't know, most people that have them kind of know what they are.
So you're saying these are kind of rare? Like,
yeah.
They only made like 10,000 of them?
Something like, there's like, some people have an official number, but it's somewhere between like 10 and 11,000 for the US market.
I wonder if Max Speeding Rods has some coilovers for this bitch. Yeah, Dustin pulled up. I mentioned you guys I had a friend coming by to have a look at the car and see what all it needs. And I guess it doesn't really need a whole lot, man. And which I mean, that's not surprising to me. Like, it doesn't have any dents. It's just a poorly painted car. Like, some good block sanding and stuff is all it really needs. But dude, this thing is freaking dope. Freaking dad mobile at its finest.
I got one on the way. So.
It's freaking sick though, man. Like, I don't know, I can see this thing on bags. It would be dope on coilovers, but
it needs to be lowered for sure.
Yeah, get rid of some wheel gap. I like the wheels,
They're
but
Accord Smart wheels. They put accurate caps in them.
dude, this freaking bumper is crazy. It's like got the points in it and the headlights too. I don't know, that shit looks sick. I'm digging it. Yeah, you know, we were going over the car, just kind of looking around, and you know, he was doing one of his years of experience things and kind of tapping around, but for the most part it looks pretty good, man. It's got a nice straight body on it. Some of the body lines and stuff aren't as sharp as you'd want them to be, because whoever painted this thing previously just kind of sent it and sanded the living shit out of it. But there's some little dips here and there that we'll fix whenever we're sanding it. There was something right here. But yeah, just little stuff, man, nothing major. So should be pretty easy to get the body nice and straight before we spray this thing. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see what it looks like once it's all cleaned up. I want to get rid of this too. I don't know if that comes chrome like that from the factory, or if it's one of those like the black.
Where all the black texture falls off.
Yeah, you know, like all of them, they all have that black texture.
You always have to cut them or whatever.
Yeah, see, this one feels like it was, so I wonder if that was black all the way around.
No, I think they have. I think there are some. There's probably, like, you know, on the Accords where they have like the LX and DX versions, where DX is all just the black moldings, and then they have the LX where it has the like the slight chrome,
yeah,
moldings and stuff like that.
Yeah, screw that. I'm gonna black it out. I guess it doesn't look terrible. Maybe if it had polished wheels on it, it would go well with it, but I just want to black it out. Screw that. Yeah, that's good news. Don't have a whole lot of body work. We were looking at the S10 too, but that's a future project. All right, well, Dustin took off. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of him in the near future. He's gonna be coming over and just helping us with the body work and spraying the cars and everything. Honestly, he offered to come over and help with just about anything. Come over and just hang out and kick it, you know, like we used to do back in the day. He's one of those people that I used to hang out with like all the time years ago, that we used to always go to car meets and the races and do like photo shoots or just chill and work on the cars in the garage. But really cool guy, man, and I'm really happy that he's back in Arizona. So moving on though with cleaning this thing up, I did this whole entire section right here. So as you can see, dude, like there is just no freaking dirt or grime or anything freaking left. This is exciting for me. This brush right here is a game changer, dude. Just literally saturate everything with super clean and just go through, because this thing really gets all into all the crevices and everything. Like freaking beautiful. Look at that. All the way back inside of there. I did basically this whole area. I haven't done the firewall or the driver's side of the engine bay, but look at all that back inside of there, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and wet all this again and show you guys this brush in action. So just get everything wet and then come through and use the brush and break it all up. It helps also, but like I only have one hand right now, but it helps also to like spray it while you're doing it. So that's why I also have my squirt bottle out here. If you guys see, I also put a super clean sticker on it. I'm such a super clean fanboy, I swear. Look at that. Look at that, man. So freaking dope. But yeah, this brush really gets all inside of all the crevices and everything, and that's what I'm looking to do. Is I want to get underneath everything, like underneath and on the sides of it and inside and outside. I just want to get all of the grime off of everything inside of the engine bay. Look at these AC lines right here. I'm gonna see what we can do for them. Bro, dude, that is so freaking sick. All right, I'm having an OCD high right now. My OCD is very, very much so satisfied. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knock this engine bay out, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Dude, I am so freaking stoked on how clean that damn engine bay came out, man. It is amazing. Like, look at all this stuff, though. I got all this stuff that I need to clean. I'm going to be doing the same thing with all of those items. And, of course, this damn thing right here. I gotta say, man, huge shout out to Super Clean. I absolutely love them as a company. Their customer service is amazing, and their product speaks for itself, dude. This stuff freaking kicks ass. I mean, it does the job, as you guys can see. We're gonna be doing the engine up next. I have to basically tear this thing all down. We're gonna strip it down, do the gaskets, clean it up, make it look nice before it goes back in the car. But before it goes back in the car, I need to wait for the clutch to get here. So that's all right, man. We got plenty of work to do to this damn thing. We gotta start sanding it and getting it ready for paint. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are excited about the EK giveaway. Most certainly make sure you go to the link in the description down below. Dude, just grab yourself a sticker, a t-shirt, anything. Don't miss out, man. If you want to get entered to win the Daily Driver EK sedan, make sure you grab anything off of the merch site, man. Everything on there gets you entered to win. So peace out, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and we're going live tonight. Just as a heads up, we're gonna be going live tonight. I don't know exactly what time. Whenever Josh gets his ass off of work and gets over here, we're gonna go live. Peace.